What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kamani. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so that every time that I go up, you know what's up. Okay, what's up? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing lovely out there. There are grown adults that are pathetic. We are truly living in our last days. Look around. Look what's going on in the world. See, when you know we're in our last days, when you living in a world where you got grown adults that hate on children. A child is innocent. A child is pure. And one thing about God, he don't play about his children. You look at a child because their parent dressed them nicely. Their parent is able to provide the finer things for them in life, or they just simply got it good. That child is provided for. So you sit in as adults, you sit in groups and you have conversations about a kid. Oh, that kid think they all that. Oh, that kid is that kid that. And a lot of you adults are so childish and immature to that it's ridiculous. See, when you young, you expect certain things from a child because a child don't know no better. They're not fully developed. But see, the thing that I've realized about life is that just because somebody is grown don't make them grown. Just because somebody is grown don't make them mature. Because no matter how old we get, you're going to still always have adults who act like they in a child's body, literally. Literally. You have grown adults, you have grown women and grown men who may not like a child or children because they don't like their parent. You have grown adults, men and women, who will do something to a child because they don't like who their parents are. You don't bring a child into grown people's shit. It ain't even got to be no beef. Just because you are jealous or you do not like a person's parent don't mean that you should dislike that child. But that's the world that we're living in today. There is no respect. There is no dignity. There is no morals. There is no values. That has went completely out the window. We are truly living in our last days. See, you got grown people who go to work every day just to make somebody else's life hard. And see, the thing that I hate most is that every time they go on the news and they say, oh, they have mental issues. They just came to the job and the workplace and they just did such and such to everybody. Tell the fucking truth. See, a lot of times, it ain't that a person has mental issues. A lot of times, people are pushed to the edge. People are already dealing with so much shit in life. They taking on so much. The pressures of life, the pressures of life can be a lot on a person. And sometimes that one thing can be the very thing that pushes somebody over the edge. Instead of grown people coming to work and doing their job, they come into work. People who are in positions of authority that shouldn't have the authority they have, they come to work and try to make people's life hard. They try to get people out the door to take food out of people's mouth. They do foul shit. And they wonder why sometimes, in some cases, shit turn out the worst way. It's sad and unfortunate because the very person that lose it is the very person that gets made out to be like they're the monster. See, not all the time people just lose their minds for no reason and they just snap because they got mental issues. Many times people are pushed over the edge. People go to work every day and deal with bullshit. It's people out here that go to work every day and deal with bullshit. With somebody breathing down their neck, intentionally trying to make their life hard. Trying to give them complicated work, sending them on all type of dummy missions, just doing extra, trying to do their job, they want you to do your job and their job. Then don't want to give you the credit or recognition that you deserve. Overworked and underpaid. Oh, life. Sometimes life be lifing for people. See, you don't know what that woman or that man is going through at home. Somebody could be on their last leg, almost on their way out the door. They just trying to holding it together by a thread. But you got, like I said, you got demons and demonic people that walk this earth and they get a thrill out of seeing people hurt. They get a kick out of kicking people down. See, what people need to learn to do is stop fucking with people. Especially when it comes to children. Stop being a grown man or a grown woman jealous of a fucking child who have their whole life ahead of them. A child got a football scholarship, they got a football scholarship, or they got a basketball scholarship. They on their way, they doing big things. That child is who you want to be. You want to live vicariously through that child. See, you don't fucked up your life, or you ain't where you want to be at. So a child that got a bright future, or a child that got the world in their hands, you mad. Or a child that have the lifestyle that their parents can afford them, that your mom or your dad couldn't afford you, you mad. Ain't that some shit? How people mind work, how they think is twisted. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. People out here in this world, they don't want to see you eat. They don't want to see you thriving. They don't want to see you living. They don't want to see any of that. And you know who worse at this shit? Who's worse at putting a black woman or even a black man down? Especially, who's worse at that is another black man or black woman. See, I hate when you walk in a room, or I hate when you just minding your business and it's always a black group of people who sit on the sideline somewhere and they look at you and they go whispering. Always talking about somebody. Go get you some fucking money. Go create some generational wealth for your children and their children and their children. See, you can't get ahead in life because you're too busy indulging in gossip, indulging in bullshit. You're too busy trying to bring somebody. You can't win in this world. It's like, when you're in poverty and when you poor, they act like they want to see you do better, but really they don't. See, they want you to have a sob story. They want you to be crying and, oh, my life is so fucked up. This happened to me, that happened to me. That's what they want to hear, because see, people get a thrill out of seeing people hurt and in desperation and in pain, because they want something to talk about. Some want to laugh. And then the minute you start doing better in life, now they hate you. They act like they was rooting for you when you was at the bottom, and now you made it to the top. Now they can't stand you. Now it's, that bitch thinking she all that. That ninja, he think he hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I take that ninja. I take that ninja shit. I take that shit, and I do this and I do that. And you know the thing, especially about black folks, they hate to see they own with some shit. Nice cars, money, jewelry, whatever. They hate to see they own. They hate to see they own people with some shit. And especially the world that we living in today. The black community is the first ones on the chopping block. But see, the thing between us and other races is that they stick together. I kid you not, bitch. It's the truth, bitch. Them Hispanics, bitch, they stick together, okay? Straight up. When one of them get in a job, just notice. Go to a place where ain't none but Hispanics working. When one of them get in the door, they become a manager or assistant manager or some shit like that. Bitch, they don't hire nobody else in that bitch but they own. Them Arabs, them what, they all stick together. But see, people always talking about the white man. It's not just the white man. It's everybody as a whole. Look down on black people as a whole. Everybody. All over the world, they look down on black folks. But see, black folks so stupid, they will never get it. You know why? Because they too busy in competition and too busy at odds with one another. So they will never get ahead and never do what they got to do. So you better wake up and you better get ahead of shit. Because the way this world is going, it's crashing. And if you don't get ahead of it, you're going to be in a world shitload of trouble. Because instead of you working together with one another, you're too busy being against one another. See, the truth of the matter is, none of us should be against each other, no matter what race, color, no matter who you are. Everybody should be able to get along. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, no matter who you are. Everybody just want to live, eat good. Everybody just want a good life, right? It's sad out here. I feel like there is no hope. Me personally, I feel like there's no hope in the black community. How many times people keep preaching the same shit, saying the same shit. Support black-owned businesses. Support your own. They just don't do it. See, the difference between blacks and a lot of other races. See, when a black person hates you and they jealous of you, they show that shit. They don't know how to coexist. They do all type of shit to try to cause losses for you. But see, another race, they cannot like you, but they quiet with their shit. They may not, they don't really show it too much. They may not let you know. It's like they can coexist. It's like they may not like you, but they ain't gonna fuck with you. They ain't gonna say shit. They ain't gonna fuck with you. Now, black people, they'll poke at you. They'll just keep poking the bear. Saying little slick shit. They want to get you to fight and shit like that. They keep saying little slick shit. They want to go stretch, like you get a new car, they go stretching up your cars and shit. When you inside sleep when ain't nobody out, they just go doing little fuck shit. Because they that fucking envious. They that fucking jealous. The self-hate is real. See, back during slavery time, they made the blacks fight one another until one of them was no longer, you know. And that's literally what they doing today. Literally. You can't say Black Lives Matters you can't say Black Lives Matter when it don't matter to your ass. And I say this shit all the time. You can't say Black Lives Matter if it don't matter to you. You will go out here and do your own end. Then you get mad when the police do it. Shit, you doing it to each other already. What? Because why you mad? Because it's the color of their skin. Why you mad that they did it? It don't matter what color your skin is. It's never okay to take somebody else's, that's never okay. Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Is you cool? When y'all motherfuckers gonna wake up? Because I'm tired of the fucking hate that you spew out. I'm tired of your negative ass remarks, your negative ass comments. People tired of the negative shit. When you gonna uplift your sister? When you gonna uplift your brother? What's up? See, a lot of y'all make the ones like me look bad as fuck. The ones that do have the best interest for people who ain't like that. But see, y'all make, sometimes, see a lot of y'all ones that act like animals, you make all of us look bad. Always keeping up shit, always starting shit. Always hating on each other. Get up and find your own purpose. When you find your purpose, the money will flow. When you find your purpose, things will happen for you in your life. Stop trying to be mad about what somebody else have and what somebody else got. And get up and get your own. And stop watching somebody else for their shit. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.